Hello everybody and welcome to our part 5 of our everything you need to know about modding Grand Theft Auto 5 tutorial, and this is our 4th video in the tutorial series, so welcome guys. So today we're going to be talking about installing police cars, civilian cars, uniforms, clothes, stuff like that. We're also going to talk about Radiance 5 as well. And all of this will be done on the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5, obviously. So first thing first, remember guys, always back everything up. Always be careful when you're modding. Use a mod folder. If you do not know what a mods folder is, make sure you guys go back in episode to learn about what a mod folder is, how to use it, learn about OpenIV. So if you guys have not seen that, make sure you guys go to the channel and actually go to my page and go to part 4. So I will put the link to that down in the description. So once that is done, we can now start to install some cars. So first thing first, you want to download some cars, download some uniforms, and download Radiance 5. So a good place to get police cars is LSPDFR.com. You have GTA 5 mods.com. And also I'm going to put the link to Radiance 5. Radiance 5 is a visual mod, and it increases the lights of the police cars so that they shine nice and bright. A lot of modded cars, if you do not use Radiance 5, the lights will not look proper, so make sure you use Radiance 5. Alright, so now that we have the cars and everything installed, let's go ahead and learn how to use them. So I already downloaded all the cars. You guys could look for stuff you like. If you would like to see some stuff that I like, you could click the link below that would take you to copy of my mod list. You could check that out there. So let's start with these cars now. So first thing, let's open up OpenIV, which you guys should have installed in the last episode. We're going to go to Grand Theft Auto 5, and that should be good to go. Alright, good. So now let's start installing some
In
cars.
this video, we will...
I hate that it always does that. Alright, let's start installing some cars. So I downloaded a couple cars here. Actually, let's do Radiance first. So go ahead and open up Radiance 5. What you're going to want to do is go into here. You're going to want to click on this. This is a readme file, and this is going to tell you how to install Radiance 5. So basically you have to take one of the visual setting files, put it into your GTA 5 folder, into update, update.rpf, common, and data, and make sure you back it up. Again, always make sure you guys back everything up just in case you have any issues. You know how to fix the problem. I don't want to be held responsible if anyone messes up, so please read the readme files. Be careful guys, okay? Also, you have to go and replace this file as well, which is actually in another location, so I'll show you guys that. So let's go ahead and exit out of that. Alright, so what we want to do is go into visual settings. You could pick bright or very bright. I use bright. And I use this file here. If you want your amber lights to be on, then you just click amber lights and you use this file. I don't really like the amber lights being on all the time, so I just use this one here. There's a little mistake there I noticed. Alright, so let's go ahead and install this. So remember, you have to go into your mods folder. You're going to want to go into your update folder. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bigger. That doesn't really help. Alright, you're going to want to go into your updates folder, update RPF, and again we're just following everything in the readme file here. So GTA 5 folder, update RPF. Make sure you're installing in the correct GTA 5 location. That should all be set up. Again, if you guys watched the last episode, you should be good. So update.rpf, it's telling you to go into edit mode, so we might as well go into edit mode from now. When you go into edit mode, certain things become, I'll show you guys when we get there, common data. So when you go into edit mode, it gives you certain options. So see, you have these options here. When you turn on edit mode, it gives you more options. You can replace, you can delete, stuff like that, and even more options for vehicles. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Radiance 5 installed. So what we want to do, pick out the setting we want. Again, I'm going to use this one, and we're going to drag it and copy it into here. Now really nothing could really go wrong here, but I mean, just to get into a good habit, you always want to pretty much back up your files. So the way you would back up your files, literally just take this, drag it to your desktop. That way you have the original one here. Put it in a folder, rename it whatever you want. That way you always have a backup. But for something like this, really not really necessary. Alright, so we're just going to take this, drag it over. Bam, you see it says compress, and we could tell it's been installed. So that's what you have to do for Radiance 5. The optional file, depending on what type of computer you have here, my graphics card is 4 gigabytes, so I'm gonna pick this one. You just put this settings file into, you put it into your documents folder. So documents, Rockstar Game GTA 5. So I already have that done, but I'll show you guys how to do that. So that part is optional. What you want to do is go to your documents, go to Rockstar Games GTA 5, and this is your settings file here. So again, you want to make sure you just get in the habit, back things up. Just a good habit to have. And then pick out the setting for you. So we're going to go ahead and drag that over, and yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so that's how you install Radiance 5. So now that we have that working, what you want to do, start the game, check out the lights, make sure everything works okay before you proceed. That way, if you have any problems, you know where you went wrong at, you know to go back and fix it. Alright, so now that that is done, let's also you would click edit mode and exit this before you start the game. But we're gonna continue installing cars. So let's pull up our downloads folder and let's pick the first car we're gonna install. Let's see. Let's install. Thought I downloaded a Convict. I guess I didn't. Alright, let me just download it real quick. You know what? It's okay. Alright, so let's start installing cars. Let me see what this release is. I think this is actually the Crown Vic. Yeah, this is the Crown Vic I was looking for. So let's go ahead and install our first car here. Always want to read the README so that you know what you're doing. It will tell you exactly how to install everything. I'm looking for the exact installations, which I don't even see. Alright, so what we want to do, go into vehicle files. This car has two different versions. You could have hubcaps or steelies, so I'm going to choose the steelies options. I'm trying to see where does it want me to install this file, but unless I'm really missing it, it doesn't even say. But that's okay. So I'm going to show you guys where to install the file. What you want to do is go to your GTA 5, go to mods, update x64, downloadable packs. Now most of the cars would go into 3, 4, sometimes 9. I tend to put them in the latest update just so that it's like I know where to find all my mods and everything. So this has a lot of new updates, a lot of new vehicles in this. A lot of vehicles right now are going into patch day 9. So again, it could go into really any of these because these would overwrite. Pretty much each folder overwrites the previous folder. So if you have it installed in 3 and you put a different police car in, like say 9 with the same name, it would overwrite the one you have in 3. So most of my cards are in patch day 11, but now we have patch day 12. I recommend you follow the readme file, but I'm gonna just show you guys how I do it, just so you guys can see how I do it. But best thing would be to follow the readme file.
In this video,
no, I don't want that. Alright, that's the only thing I have. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put them into patch day, I use patch day 11. Again, best thing is to just follow the instructions, but once you have like a idea of how modern work, you could kind of put it where you feel is best for you. So we're gonna go to vehicle files, we're gonna put this police YTD file in here, and then we're gonna put, I want the hubcaps version, we're gonna put the 2 YTFs files in here. Whoops. Alright, so now that we have the police car files in here, if you click view, you can actually see the police car you just installed. So there it is, we can see it, everything looks good, so we know we're good to go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you would always click the ones with the objects so you can see it. These are the textures. I guess we'll go over textures another day. Now just to show you guys what I was talking about before, let's check out patch day 3. Yeah, see, patch day 3 has police 2, police 3 in it, but when we put it in patch day 11, it's going to override whatever is in here. So some installations are going to tell you put in patch day 3, sometimes patch days 4. I'm just going to use 12 and 11 just to be simple. That way, whenever I want to change anything, I know all of my police files are in the most updated patch, instead of having to look through each and every patch to see what cars I have where. Okay, so next let's install the Sheriff Convict. So let's check out the readme again. Install into patch day 9. So see, this one is telling you to install into patch day 9. Again, I'm just going to put into 11. At the time this model was made, patch day 9 was the highest one. I'm just going to put into 11. It should still work fine. So we're going to copy, paste. You also want to get in the habit of hitting edit mode to save what you just put in, and then going back into it to continue. Another thing you want to do after you add a car, start Grand Theft Auto, make sure it works, make sure the car works, and then continue. Again, if you want to see the vehicle just put in, just do that and we can see everything looks good. Okay, so let's continue. So far so good. We really haven't had to do anything too crazy, which is good. Alright, skip over these. We're gonna install this Police Interceptor. Alright, so this one, it wants us to put in the police 3 slot. So again, let's check the readme and see what it says to do. Now notice this has car variations. We're gonna have to install that as well. And this has no readme. Alright, so we're gonna have to go online and get the readme for this. So first we could just put these files in here. Again, edit mode to save it. So let's look at that. Sometimes they're really zoomed out too. I don't know why. So we can't really see it unless we zoom all the way in, but it should be okay. So what I'm going to do is go to LSPDFR.com, go to mods, go to vehicle mods, and I just want to see if it tells you where to put that that file, the car variations file. I'm surprised he doesn't have a readme in it. Make sure I don't miss it. There it is. Alright, so instruction. He says no instructions, it's us to up. Alright, so I'll show you guys how to do it, don't worry. Sometimes people don't like to really show you what to do. You kind of have to do it yourself sometimes. which is perfectly okay. What you're pretty much gonna have to do is add this car variations into an update pack. I'll show you how to do that in a little while. So let's keep this one up and we'll do that soon. Let's install the LAPD charger here. README. Installation, drag and drop into patch day 3. But again, we're just going to put it into patch day 11, and that's pretty much all we have to do for this. So vehicle files, drag and drop. Now the reason why I do that edit mode is sometimes it would crash and then whatever you did will be lost and you have to restart. By just hitting that edit mode, it pretty much saves everything so that you know you're good. Alright, so now we have this charger installed, which looks really nice. Okay, cool. Now again, by putting it in patch day 11, it overrides, what the heck is this? It overrides everything in the other patch days. So Police 2 is done. So as you can see, our fleet is starting to be filled in. Alright. Next, let's install this Police Interceptor utility. I'm going to do the sheriff one, so I'm going to copy those into here. Let's look at it. Boom. Alright, so that's going to be our sheriff 2 slot. Now say if you wanted to put something in another slot, you could just like take it, put it on your desktop, rename it, and then put it in like say Police 3. I guess we'll do that at a later time, at another time. Back up your car calls. Alright. See, like this mod tells you to put in patch day 11 because at the time patch day 11 was the highest one. So we're going to do that. Alright, so it says car codes must be replaced for the lights to work. So let's go ahead and replace that, and it's telling us the location. So we're going to want to go update x64 data car codes. Now he's even telling you make sure you back it up. So I just did that, and then now we're going to drag in his car codes to overwrite that one, and that's done. Alright, so that car is done. Anything else we want to install? We installed this by bugs. Alright, so again, we're going to go vehicle files. This is Police 4. So let's go back to our update. Again, GTA 5, mods, update, x64, downloadable packs. I'm just using 11 levels, GTA 5 vehicles. I'm going to put this in the Police 4 slot. And that's that. Okay, good. Now with this car, it should be some more instructions. So let's read what else he says to do here. Alright, installation, install, we already did that. Alright, so we also have to update the flags line in the vehicle's meta file. So it's telling us to go update common data levels GTA 5. So we want to go update common data levels GTA 5, and where is it? Was it GTA 5? Common data levels GTA 5. Oh yeah, vehicles meta. So again, I'm going to go ahead, drag it out to save it. I'm just going to make a new folder with all this stuff in it. Just going to rename that backup. And then we want to drag this out again. Where is his file lines? Alright. So what we're going to do here, it's kind of tricky. I thought he had this another way. Let's search for Police 4. So we're gonna copy and paste this line here. Make sure you start it right here at this item. Copy here from Police 4. Actually, yeah, copy here from Police 4. We're good, we're good. Alright, so copy here from Police 4. This isn't necessary for every car. Like I said, always read the readme files because every car is different. And you want to go to the item with the slash. That's always at the end of an item. Make sure you don't go to that one. So we're gonna copy that. We're gonna close that. We're gonna open the one we just put in our desktop. We're gonna go search for Police 4. And you do search by hitting Control F if you guys don't know. And we're gonna just paste over this one now. Again, make sure you line everything up properly. And hit that. Now sometimes with his cars he has a text file with just this flag line. Basically what we were doing was updating this flag line. Normally he puts it in there, you just copy and paste only this line, but I guess in this mod he did it, and that's why we had to do that whole extra step. So we're gonna drag that in. Notice it's only compressed now. Visual settings, we already did that when we downloaded Radiance 5. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it with this. So we could go ahead and exit out of that. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of that. So that's pretty much it. I thought more of these cars had car variations, but I guess not. I'm gonna go back and show you how to install that car variations from the Police Interceptor, which was this one. So let's go ahead and install the car variations, which he didn't tell us how to, but we should be able to figure it out. So we're gonna go mods, we're gonna go update x64 DLC packs, and you could use a majority of these. I know a lot of the mods I use are in MP Christmas 2 or MP is Lux in here? MP Lux 2. So I'm gonna just use Christmas 2 DLC packs. You're gonna want to go common, data, and here's card variations here. So let's drag this out. We're just gonna rename it so we know which one it is. This is MP Christmas 2. And we're gonna go ahead and drag that in there. So let's take out another one, and what we want to do is copy this whole text file here. So we're gonna want to copy all of this from here, and then you want to go into your car variations, open up that with Notepad, and we want to look for Police 3. So we're gonna go Control F, type in Police 3. Actually, it's not even in here, which is fine. So what we're gonna do, go right under variation data, right before this item, hit enter. Now we have this space here. Again, make sure you're putting this in the right spot. You want to paste that in over here, and as you can see, everything should be good now. So what we just did is added a siren setting for Police 3 basically into this downloadable pack. So now we want to take this and drag it back in. As you can see, it got a little bit bigger. Hit edit mode. So now we should have all of our cars and everything installed. Again, depending on what cars you choose, sometimes you have to install car variation files, sometimes you don't. I always recommend you edit them manually, because see how we just added this in? Say if you download another car and you just drag the car variations in here, it would overwrite whatever you already modded. So you should always like open up whatever car variation it gives you, copy and paste, and then add it in manually like we just done. Alright, so now that that is done, let's learn about downloading PEDs. So I downloaded one, was it this one? Yeah, this. Alright, so let's learn how to download these uniforms. It seems like everything I downloaded today, oh yeah, it does have one. Okay, cool. So let's go CHP cop. Let's see what we have to do to install it. Alright, so it's telling us to go to, we just follow the installation basically. So to install this, it's telling us to go to we want to go to mods first. So mods, then update, then x64, downloadable packs, patch day 3ng, DLC, x64, models, CD images, patch day 3ng RPF. Alright, so this is where the highway cop is. If we search H-way, that's the highway cop. So what we have to do is take this file and drag it over here. Make sure you're in edit mode. Take that file, drag, done. So we just installed that texture. Now let's click on props. It's telling you install the props file, the x64e models CD images ped props. So we're gonna go mods, exit that search area, x64e models CD images ped props, and we're gonna install that into here. So that's done. So we're gonna continue doing this. Some of these aren't in the game, so like see this, you need another mod called Realism Dispatch Enhanced. So this you can't install unless you install Realism Dispatch Enhanced. So we're gonna skip over that. FBI SWAT, we're gonna skip over that. We could do LAPD female cop. So let's see where it wants us to install that. It says patch day 4. So we go mods, update, x64, downloadable packs, patch day 4. DLC, x64, models, CD images, patch day 4, and we're going to install this into here, and that's done. LAPD male cop is patch day 9, so pretty much the same thing. We're going to mods, update, x64, downloadable packs, patch day 9, DLC, x64, models, images, and patch day. And as you see, the cop is here. So again, with these patch day folders, they override the original x64e folders. So basically, whoa. Alright, lost you guys. So basically it overwrites the original files and these update files. So we're going to do, drag that, copy, and done. And again, always want to just get in a habit of saving. And also you want to start the game to make sure everything works as you're doing this. We can install this SWAT. It says this is going into update x64e models there. So we're going to go GTA 5. Go into your mods folder, x64e. So this is where everything is by default, and then when they release updates, the updates go into these update folders, and those overwrite the default folders. So basically, since the SWAT model was never updated, it's still in the original x64e. So models, CDM images, SMY, and we're going to drag and drop these into there. Props are going to go into the ped props. So we're going to go back one, and we're already in the right location. So we're going to go ped props, and we're going to drag these in. Just in case you need a location, update x64e models, CD images, ped props. Alright, so now we have SWAT. Let's see what else we can install. We can install the female sheriff. So she gotta go on patch day 6. Where does the male sheriff go? The male sheriff go into SMY. So let's just install him since we're already here. We're still in our ped props folder, so I'm just gonna put his props in first. Then we're gonna go back and go into the SMY folder. And we're gonna copy this SMY in here. Notice how it's SMY, and all of these are SMY. And this is SMY. If you put in the wrong folder, your game's gonna crash, so just be careful of that. Male Ranger, we could do him. He goes into SMY as well. So we're gonna drag him into oops, wrong place. Let's delete that. Drag him into SMY. Go back into ped props. I'm gonna put his props into here. And now we're gonna go back and install the female sheriff. Again, that was patch day 6 for the female sheriff. So we're gonna go mods, update, x64, downloadable packs, DLC, where is it, 6, DLC, x64, models, CD images, patch day 6, and there she goes, female sheriff, SFY. So we're gonna drag her into there. Alright, so we have just installed cars, we have just installed peds. Let's go ahead and see if everything works. So you're going to want to fire off your Grand Theft Auto 5 by using Rage Hook plugin, and let's see what happens. Alright, so we are in the game. Let's go ahead and see if everything works. So let's use our trainer here. And let me just get outside. Oops, I keep forgetting about that update. Let's just teleport anywhere. Alright, so let's go to the police station. I'm gonna choose this one. And let's see if our stuff worked. So let's go on duty first. Just trying to find something. I'll figure it out later. Alright, so let's go on duty by pressing E or the right arrow on your controller. And yeah, so we have some new uniforms. So look, as you can see, we have Los Angeles County Sheriff uniforms and we have LAPD uniforms here. So we can see everything worked. California State Parks, so that worked. California Highway Patrol, so that worked. We got the SWAT uniform, so that worked. And what else did we install? We also the female, that worked. Alright, so let's go ahead and go on duty here. Let's just mess around with our options, see what we got. Alright, so let's go on duty. Now let's go check out our police cars and see if they work. Now I do have to make some more tutorials. Have to do a tutorial on audio, showing you guys how to install the audio mod, probably Siren Mastery and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead. Oh, we can already see we have police cars. So here's the Crown Vic we installed, and there's the Police Interceptor we installed. So that looks good. So let's go inside. Let's take a look at their uniforms. Do a quick inspection. Los Angeles Police. Yep, so everything installed. By default, everything is Los Santos Police, so that's how we know everything works. Alright, so, oops. Let's go into the garage and let's look at all of the vehicles we installed and make sure the lights work. So, here's the Police 1 car. Lights look good. Police 2. Lights look good. This has an extra, that's what that is. Police, uh-oh. Siren Mastery has crashed.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a traffic alert for the carjacking.
Can't take that now, dispatch. Alright, so this works. Police transport, we didn't do anything with this.
This is Adam 5, copy that. We'll keep
Our
an eye
sheriff
out.
car works. Our sheriff SUV car works. And I think that's all we, oh yeah, we installed this too. This is like it could be a whole lot of different things, this car. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are all the cars we installed. As you can see, we have a lot more spots to use for cars. I think let's use this. Let's mess around with this. So we're gonna use the trainer here. If you don't have the trainer, I'll put the link in the description. It's called Simple Native Trainer. You want to press F3. Actually, let's let dispatch know we're unavailable. Alright, so we're gonna press F3. We're gonna go to vehicle options. We're gonna go to, let's do livery first. So here we could change our livery, as you can see. So we're just going to be a regular LAPD unit. We're going to want to change our color. We're going to go to color menu, and I just got to pick something that's white. That's off-white. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna pick a white. I wish it was a, like, let me see if there's one here. There's only a off-white. Should be in this one actually. There we go. Frost white. Alright. I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. Let's go into components. Could turn the light bar on if we want that. Got a dash. No, we got the lights right there. could have those, turn off those. 5, not sure what 5 is doing. 6, adds that on top. 7, not sure. 8 is the RAM bar. 9 is the antenna on the back. That's the steady red, and yeah. Alright, so let's reload Siren Mastery here. Again, make sure you guys stay tuned for the behind the scenes episode I do, showing you guys how to, what buttons to press and stuff like that. Alright, so that's good. Let's check out one of these Crown Vics. You see, whoa, this thing is flashing like crazy. I think I have to mess around with one of the files for that. Alright, so as you can see, everything is good, everything is working. And all the cars and uniforms have worked perfectly. Now if you're installing civilian cars, it's pretty much the same steps, just read the readme files. Yeah, normally this is how this light bar flashes. I was wondering why it was so fast on the other car. But that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys learned some things there. I think a lot of these cars, they need some more work with the car variation files. Wait, oh, I'm in slow motion. That's what's wrong. That was a problem. Alright, there we go. Alright, so hopefully you guys did everything right. And yeah, hopefully you guys could learn from this tutorial. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next set of tutorials. Stay tuned for the behind the scenes episode where I'll teach you guys how to press buttons and what button controls what and stuff like that. So again, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy this episode, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.